Hi, boys and girls, and moms and dads. If moms and dads, you could watch this too, that would be great. I just want to talk to you a little bit about what is coming home tomorrow morning when you come to school to pick up your supplies. I want you to make sure that when they give you your stuff, that you have two bags. A green bag, like this one, and one of those big Ziplocs, like this one. Okay, Jackson, hopefully you don't mind that I kind of show your stuff a little bit. Like last time, moms and dads, please don't let your kids just go in here and tear into it. Let's try. I have it organized for you, so we'll try to keep it that way for you to make it easier. In this bag, all you're gonna have is your kiddos art box. You've got more supplies taped shut. This bag has, this is their headphone bag, but it has things that had their names on it around the classroom, a glue bottle, extra pencils that they didn't use this year, pencil cap erasers, things like that. So this is basically a supply bag. Oh, and their headphones, that might actually provide some nice quiet for you. You might be looking forward to that. And then if you had anything in lockers still, PE shoes or hats or gloves or snow pants, boots, things like that, that'll be in here. The big one I want to tell you about is this one. Boys and girls, there are little surprises for you throughout, but still let mom and dad unpack it with you. Your markers are in here. Your paints. I've got a little toy for you. A toothbrush that came from Colgate. I've got a book for you. I've got I've got a fun activity for us in this manila envelope. You have, in the very back, you have artwork from Mrs. Heiser, whatever you've got, and then you've got notes from Mrs. Heiser. So all of your artwork from her class and her information is together inside of a folded piece of paper. I'm kind of going from the back. Boys and girls, you recognize this as your Do Your Best folder that we set up when we didn't want to see each other's papers. I filled those with things for you today. This stack right here, I put a note on it. Put these in your black writing folder. So this is all new writing papers for you. So you've got your black plastic writing folder from last time. Put those there. You might put your name card in there if you'd like. Everybody got a spaceman. Where's yours, Jackson? Yep, everybody got a spaceman. So you can put that in your writing folder. You've got your locker tag. Here's a reader for you to read whenever you need a book. This one is called Feelings, a good one to talk about when kids are struggling. There's a coloring book in here for you. It's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm not assigning, but I'm just sending it home. This is kind of a, hey, positive attitude, we can do this kind of superhero coloring book. All right. Then this is our science folder during the school year, so I stuck the science and social studies things in there. We've got a new pack of Let's Find Outs. We've got some science experiments in this tan packet that I might say, if you want to do one of those science experiments today, give it a shot. And we have another around town scavenger hunt for you if you'd like to do that sometime. So that's social studies. Our yellow folder is our math folder, so that's where all the math things are. We're going to still finish up our place value chapter, and then we've got a new chapter of subtraction. This is a fun little foldable for you. In the back, when we are finishing up our math facts packets, this is going to be what you do instead of the math fact packets. And I will do a video of how to do those, but these are addition and subtraction number problems that we're going to be solving. Okay, on this side, there's a couple new math programs. If you're interested, you can do them. Extra math. Boys and girls, that's what Tyler's been working on throughout the school year, so everybody is invited to give it a shot. One of the kiddos asked for a game called Prodigy, so there's a letter here to get on there. You can give that a shot. There are flashcards, addition and subtraction flashcards. Addition are pink, subtraction are yellow that you guys can cut apart, punch a hole in them, put them on a ring if you've got one. That would be great. There's a little parent letter about that, and then there's math morning work in the back. I'm not going to assign this, but this is another good thing that you can work on when you have time. Some of you have this one, some of you have another one, some of you have both. All right, then our red folder, that was our stop, leave it all at home folder, but that's going to be our reading folder now. There's lots of stuff in there for reading. On this side, more stuff to read. Here's 12 books, kind of spring-themed books that you guys can read. There's not really a level on these, so kids do what they can. Moms and dads help out with the rest. Boys and girls, I promised it to you. Here it is, your nursery rhyme book of all the nursery rhymes we've been doing all year. So that's a great thing when you're reading to yourself or reading with mom and dad, for you to try to read and get their help when you need it. But a lot of those nursery rhymes will be up here in your head and make it easier to read. Your food service passport, if you've still got yours. Here's your name tag. You might want to keep that close when you're reading or writing. You've got your letters and the number line at the bottom. Boys and girls, this I might assign some. A reading comprehension packet, where you do your best to read it. Mom and dad can help those of you that need that help, and then read the questions and see if you can answer the questions. Because reading is no fun unless you understood what you read, right? So this is to get us concentrating on that. I think it's super smart to read the questions first, then read your story, and your brain might go, oh, that's one of the questions. And then there is a daily morning reading packet. Some of you have this one, some of you have this one, some of you have both. And I'm not going to assign these probably, but that's just something you can work on when you want to work on some of that extra phonics and different reading challenges. Okay, Kylie, what's my time?
6:49.
Okay. Let's see, then. There is, your notebook's in here. You can use that for writing or drawing. You can tear pages out now, boys and girls. Here's your, this is for your book box. If you don't have a book box at home, remember we made those cardboard book boxes earlier in the year for you to put books in? I'm hoping that you're putting your leveled books and other books that you can read in there. If you still have it, set that up. That'd be great. If you don't, you just need a shoebox or a small box. You can decorate it, paint it, glue pictures on it from a magazine, whatever works for you. Make your book box. So this one says put everything from this bag into your book box. Okay, you've got your reading mat. If you had bookmarks in your book box, I gave you those. I gave everybody else an extra book mat, an extra bookmark. Boys and girls, teach mom and dad how the book mat works for reading time. If you are in your first grade words, I sent home an extra set of kindergarten words so that you still review those every once in a while. I want to make sure you have those through the summer, because that's what those first grade teachers are going to be asking you first in first grade. I'm sending your sight word book that was in your book box. If you are still working on your kindergarten words, that's fine. I also sent you the first grade flashcards and the first grade sight word book. If you happen to finish all your kindergarten words, then you can start to work on the first grade words. And then Kylie, you guys know her. She came into school a lot of the time after school. She picked out your level books for you. She tried to pick out ones that you would like. So I gave her the levels, and she went at it. So I think those will be great for you guys. One more thing way down here. This is a new pointer for you that we never got to. It is a flashlight pointer. It's got a rubber band on it, so you can stick your finger right on your pointer finger. You switch the switch, and then you can use that flashlight. Oop, that one stopped working. I'll have to get Jackson a different one. If they stop working, I'm sorry, you guys. They're really cheap, but it's an attempt. A flashlight finger to make sure to remind you that you are pointing to those. Your paints are in here. I said your markers. So there are nice surprises for you guys, boys and girls, throughout, but just don't go and spread it all over your house. Leave it in one place and let mom and dad go through it with you so you guys can get yourselves organized. Okay? All right, I miss you guys. Hopefully this is a little exciting for you to bring a lot of this stuff home. I will send you some new work tomorrow. The work tomorrow, for the most part, will not use this stuff. We'll start with some of this other stuff next week. So Okay, bye guys. Miss ya.